ChatGPT is recommending real businesses to real people. Someone asks it for help, and then it hands them a specific company or list of companies. And those are the companies that gets a phone call. So I pulled every one of our clients who's been getting those types of leads, whether it's with ChatGPT or other AI tools. I looked up each one and asked a simple question. What do the businesses winning in AI actually have in common? The answer is going to frustrate everyone hunting for a hack, because it's not a hack. But before I get started, if we haven't met yet, my name is Adam McChesney and my company is Builders of Authority. We help service-based businesses, home service companies, contractors, etc., become the name that gets found, gets trusted, and gets the call. And this isn't theory. It's our own client data, businesses that got leads straight from ChatGPT, where everyone was tagged with where it came from. I'm going to walk you through top down exactly what these businesses look like, who's getting the most, and then the part that you can actually copy and why. First, let's kill a myth. AI leads aren't vanity metrics. These weren't clicks or impressions. These were actual phone calls and form fills. Someone actually asked ChatGPT for a recommendation, got pointed to a business, and then reached out from there. So forget that the idea AI search is coming for those businesses or for these businesses. It's already a channel that makes the phone ring. The real question isn't if AI sends leads, it's who it sends the leads to. Let's look at what they had in common. And how we took a look at it, right, was the source, the contact, and then took a look at 52 different companies. So I looked up the Google business profile for every business, and I could confirm 52 of them that were already generating a decent amount of leads, and pulled two numbers: their overall star rating on Google, and then how many reviews that they had. And this is where it starts to get interesting, is the average rating across the group of those 52 companies was 4.82 stars. The median was 4.9, and 46 of the 52 were sitting at 4.7 star rating and higher. And the volume, together these businesses had over 13,000 reviews. The typical business on the median aspect had 108. At the top of the list, one had over 1,900, and then there was another over 1,000, and then another that had 880. So let that land. AI was not recommending the cheapest option, and they weren't recommending the brand new shop with 3 reviews. It was overwhelmingly surfacing businesses with a deep, consistent, and high-rated trusted footprint. That's clue number 1, that reviews and ratings aren't just for your customers anymore. They're a signal that the machine is also reading. Now, let's look into some of these businesses pulling in these AI leads. And I'm not going to name any of these clients, but I'll give you industry and location from specifically what we have, the review footprint, and then watch how different some of these businesses are. So we have a real estate investor that has a couple of different locations, but based here in the state of Missouri. They had the most leads in this case study that we took a look at, and they have 4.6 stars with 131 reviews. Then we have a property management company in Rhode Island. And so they have significant amount of reviews, 616, and at 4.6 stars. So pretty awesome. Then we have a landscaping company here in St. Louis, also got 11 leads. They have 119 reviews at 4.9 stars. Then we have a lakefront restoration company in Minnesota, 7 leads, a perfect 5-star with over 100 plus reviews. Yes, a company that scuba dives weeds out of lakes is getting ChatGPT leads. Then we have a surface refinishing and remodeling company in Charlotte, North Carolina, 7 leads, flawless 5-star review. A construction remodeling company in Indianapolis, 6 leads, 4.7 stars. A junk removal company in Northern Virginia, 5 leads, 5 stars, and over 1,000 reviews. A pool and spa company in the St. Louis area. They have a 4-star, so that was the lowest of all them. They've already gotten 5 leads. It's a newer client of ours, 79 leads overall. Then we have a plumbing company in Vegas, 5 leads, 4.9 stars, nearly 1,000 reviews, and an HVAC company in Massachusetts, 4.9 star rating at 60 reviews. So they are the ones with the surface refinishing and remodeling company that are lower, but again, 50 plus reviews. So I want you to look at that list. Again, we have 10 different trades, 8 different states. We have big metros and small towns. And the common thread isn't necessarily the industry, and it certainly isn't the city. It's that every one of them had built authority in their space. And most of these clients have been working with us for over a year at this point. And so here's what nobody selling an AI hack wants to say is that showing up in AI is not magic. It's built on 2 basic engines. Engine 1 is, of course, SEO. The tools read and pull from the open web, the same web search that has always read, right? So who gets mentioned? The businesses that are findable and structured and consistent with their business information everywhere. A fast, clean website, content that answers questions that buyers are actually typing in to ChatGPT and all these other platforms. If you're invisible to search, you're going to be invisible to AI. Engine number 2 is the brand, the one that most people skip, right? So brand is the trust layer. The hundreds of real reviews, the 4.9 rating, the recognizable name, the clear repeated message about who you help and where you are. That's what makes the model confident enough to put your name in the answer above your competitors consistently. But traffic was never the goal. Being the name that gets recommended is. And now there's a second audience reading the same trust and signals that your customers read, which is the AI itself. I'll be straightforward, right, with this. This is what we saw in our data. A strong pattern, not a law of physics or guesses or anything like that, but it lines up consistently and exactly with how these systems work. The businesses getting picked earn the trust before the question was even asked. You have to be the brand that people trust before they ever pick up the phone. So if you want AI to start recommending you, here's what the winners are doing. Number 1 is they're getting reviews and relentlessly getting reviews above and beyond their competition as well. So when you saw that list a couple slides ago, you may be saying, Adam, well, this number, right, is so drastically different based on the client, the market, the industry, the city, whatever. They're above and beyond. Every single one of them are above and beyond what their competitors are also doing. So yes, it's about volume, recency, and rating together. It was the loudest signal in the entire data set, and it's the one that both Google and AI read. Earn them on purpose every job and never fake them. Number 2 is nailing the SEO fundamentals. Same business name, right? Address and phone number everywhere. A clear, fast website. Content that answers the exact questions that your buyers ask in your own words. Number 3, build a real brand. Get clear on who you help, where you do business, and what makes you different. Then show up with that message consistently, time and time again, enough that you become not just like listed in these platforms, but known across the board. And then number 4 is be specific and local. Almost every winner had a tight identity. This trade, this place. AI rewards specificity. Plumber in Las Vegas beats we do everything for everyone everywhere. Do these 4 things right here and you're not chasing the algorithm. You're building the kind of authority that every algorithm, regardless of what platform it's on, old and new, is designed to find. The businesses winning AI leads weren't the cheapest or the flashiest. They were the ones with deep reviews, high ratings, and a clear, trusted brand online. The way you get there isn't a hack. It's great SEO plus building an incredible brand that people actually believe in. And that's the thing that we build for service-based businesses every single day. If you want help becoming the name that AI recommends in your market, there's a link below. Let's talk. Let's schedule a call. You can chat with our team. We'll do an audit and dive deep into where we believe that we can help you. And if this was useful, subscribe to the channel, share this content on social media. We break down exactly how to build this kind of authority all the time, one piece at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.